Hey everybody, and welcome to the previous review! Coming to you live from Stadium Comics, filmed in front of a live studio audience. Located in Brampton, Ontario, the center of the universe, the origin of all things. Here are your hosts, Kevin Hickey and Ricky Lima. Alright, that's pretty lame. It's pretty awesome too. We should do that more often.
It was awesome.
We should like pre-record an intro. Have like some, you know...
Get that guy with the golden voice from a couple years back. The
That Ted Williams guy?
Yeah. He's just like, no, Stadium Comics. And it's like,
we should do that. And have like some, you know, some sort of big band music going on in the background. Lots of horns and...
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Have a ramp we come down and we...
lowered out of the ceiling in harnesses.
Yeah, that's good.
It's going into the budget. You'll see that next time.
Rob's at home. He's like, I can't afford this.
All right, this week we're going to be looking at collectibles, toys, and statues, and other cool things coming out in starting in April 2012. And where can we find such fine merchandise? Well, it's right here in Previews magazine. This comes out every month and is available to look at in comic stores across the globe, I believe. I'm just going to, throw that out there.
Across the universe.
Pretty sure that stores everywhere use this. You can take a look through this catalog. There's literally thousands of different types of pop culture merchandise for fans of every conceivable genre. Every cool thing has some sort of merchandise that I want to sell and capitalize off of.
So we just need to know who wants it.
Yeah.
And then we'll get it.
Just let us know you want it, and we'll get it and sell it to you at a tidy profit.
300% markup.
At least. All right, well, let's get right into it. We're gonna start off with something that I know is close to your heart, Ricky.
With the violence and the killing
and the video games. We've got God of War 3 Kratos action figures, imported from Japan. Square Enix's Play Arts Kai figures are an improved version of their popular Play Arts action figure series. With a larger scale, a greater attention to detail, more articulation points, and additional parts, these are their finest action figures yet. Sony's God of War 3 game finds Kratos raining carnage and destruction upon the gods who have betrayed him and the entire ancient Greek world. Armed with his deadly double-chained blades, Kratos will take on mythology's darkest creatures while solving intricate puzzles on his merciless quest to destroy Olympus and the mighty Zeus himself. Standing 9 3/4 inches tall, Kratos features a design taken directly from Sony CGI files. This comes in window box packaging.
Seems pretty cool. I mean, for $59.99, it's not too bad. I don't know. I think it comes a little too late, maybe.
Yeah, do people still care about God of War?
They do, but not as much as they did before.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when a new God of War game comes out, you're like, hey, God of War is wicked, and I love this game, and you play it, and then you put it down, and you're like, okay, moving on. But like when it first came out, people were like, holy crap, this game's amazing.
Is God of War 4 like something that's
they announced it. I think the composer of the game was like, yeah, I'm working on God of War 4, and people were like, what? And then he's like, oh crap. So I mean, there definitely is going to be a God of War 4.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
This figure does look pretty badass though, and I think if you are a fan of the game and have bought previous God of War action figures, that this would be something that would look really good as part of your collection. When it comes to action figures, these guys at Square Enix, they can't really be beat.
That's true.
They're making some of the finest stuff out there.
Do you think that people leave them inside the box, or do they take them out of the box? Like, what's the kind of the protocol with these figures?
Well, I've seen a lot of people come into our stores over the years with a lot of differing opinions. You still have a lot of guys that keep everything in the box. And they're doing that to preserve the condition of the figure and to maintain any sort of collector's value that it might have. My opinion is if you're buying it with no intention to ever sell it, just open up the box.
Yeah.
Take it out, play with it, have your fun, have it on your bookshelf. The boxes can sometimes be a little cumbersome, and if you don't have an intention to sell it in the future, I would just get rid of the box as soon as you buy it.
I agree.
That's just me though. Actually, I'm very impressed with Ricky so far over the last couple weeks of filming because we filmed this not all at once. We filmed this over several weeks, and it's just a coincidence that all of our clothing is the same, and we've had a studio audience this entire time.
They won't let us leave.
That's true, we won't. But I'm surprised with Ricky's friends from Flavorful Reviews here that he's not dropping more F-bombs.
I like to keep it kid-friendly for those kids who watch the show.
Yeah, but for the other show, you just don't care.
Don't give a poop. Don't give a poop.
Uh-oh.
Up next, we got Batman Justice League action figure. DC Comics, the new DC 52, was the entertainment story of 2011. Now comes a first figure in an ongoing line based on Jeff Johns and Jim Lee's best-selling Justice League. Leading the way is the revamped Batman, wearing a unique take on the classic costume as designed by Lee, and still putting fear into the hearts of criminals everywhere.
All right, what do you think about this one?
I mean, it looks pretty cool. I like the new design.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's nothing like too dramatic, nothing too special, I think.
Well, I'm just excited to see some of the new 52 toys start to make its way into stores finally.
Mm-hmm.
I always think there's such a delay between when something is popular with DC Comics and when the toy actually comes out.
Yeah, they have like a 4-month delay now, don't they?
Like this relaunch started in at the end of August of 2011. And I can guarantee you, if they had each one of these Justice League figures available as toys when the relaunch happened, they would have raked in the money. Everybody would have bought a full line of Justice League. Well, maybe not everybody, but lots of people would have bought the full line of Justice League characters to commemorate the relaunch of the books. The designs of the characters, they're pretty cool. They received a lot of criticism in the early days of the relaunch.
Criticism about what? They seem pretty safe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, people just didn't like that the designs on some of the uniforms were changing. There was a lot of talk about the collars that were being added to certain characters. But all the criticism's kind of gone away now. You don't hear anything about it anymore.
Fanboys can disagree with the weirdest things.
I know, right?
Adding a collar to a costume, people are like, no, this is impossible.
Or where's Superman's underwear?
Like,
he's supposed to have red underwear, damn it, all the time.
Oh man, some
I will
fanboys,
not read a Superman who's not wearing red briefs.
Some fanboys are just like, it's to the point where it's like, just shut up. You know what I mean?
Whoa, Ricky.
No, I'm sorry. Whoa.
Whoa. Kick him out. Kick him out. Kick him out.
I feed off of your hate, gentlemen. I feed off of it. But I don't know, man. Like sometimes it's just like, look, calm down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I see your point. But I mean, that's the kind of industry we've gotten ourselves into. One that does live and die on some of the opinions of these fanboys. So
sadly,
yeah. Now this is the first in the line of Justice League figures. It looks like they're going to be releasing one of them about every month for the next little while. So it'll be some time before we see the full collection of them available. But yeah, this is the first, and the rest of them look really good. DC released some images of the other figures in their catalog that came in a couple weeks ago, and we'll put a picture of that up on screen so you guys can see it. But the figures look pretty good, and looking forward to seeing them here on our shelves.
Mm-hmm. And our show, we should have some of the figures here. We can
play with them, during the show. That's a good idea. Good idea.
Thank you.
Let's just open up a bunch of figures right now. Look, we got a whole bunch of them over here. Just rip a bunch of them open. Rob won't be upset
some
with that
like
at all.
$200 figures. Just rip them open.
Some of those sexy statues.
Melt them together.
Next up, we've got a selection of pretty cool T-shirts that are coming out in April 2012. First, we have the Joker skinned T-shirt, and this is
off of Detective Comics #1.
Right off the pages of Detective Comics #1. That surprise ending that had everybody shocked and talking back in September when it was
Spoiler
launched.
alert.
Yeah, so it's a skinned face of the Joker. Quite an interesting look for a T-shirt. I'm sure it's one that mothers and teachers everywhere will love when kids start wearing it in school. But that'll be available in April 2012. We've also got some soft kitty hoodies with cat ears built into them for both guys and girls. Ricky, I know how much you love the Big Bang Theory and everything associated with it. Will we be seeing you in a soft kitty hoodie come April? You are the hoodie type.
I don't even think you can pay me to wear these. I mean,
really?
I wouldn't even wear like a kitty sweater like normally. Like, I don't understand who would.
You know, it might help you get some chicks if you.
You know what? If chicks are down with Big Bang Theory, I don't need those chicks.
Really? That's like every chick.
Oh, jeez.
Every girl, sorry. Every lady.
I don't know. Inbox me, we could talk. Yeah.
So if you're not a fan of the Big Bang Theory and you are a female, give Ricky a message and
I'll wear it.
See where it goes.
Oh,
You'll wear it.
If people want me to.
Wear what?
Nothing.
What are you talking about? What are we wearing?
I don't know.
The hoodie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well...
But there is an Adventure Time t-shirt. Look at that.
Yeah.
Adventure Time.
We're not going to get through a video about collectibles without Ricky mentioning Adventure Time. Which I still haven't watched, by the way.
What is wrong with you? How can you work here?
Kick him off. Sorry.
You are fired.
Am I losing like nerd cred right now by not watching Adventure Time?
Yeah, you are.
Really?
Hmm.
I'll get to it at some point.
But this one t-shirt has all Finn's different kind of faces.
Yeah.
And it's just awesome.
What about the Epic Win shirt?
Epic Win, I'm not a big fan of that saying. I mean, Charlie Sheen kind of ruined everything. But
anything to do with a win at all?
Yeah, anything to do with win, Epic, Tiger's Blood, everything, Tigers in general.
Epic is a bit overused too, right?
Yeah. So I mean that T-shirt is it's waning in the liking department, but
okay, but you'd still wear it.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a little lame. Marvel Select Amazing Spider-Man movie action figure. This summer we'll see the return of Peter Parker, the Amazing Spider-Man, to the big screen, and Marvel Select is there to make its first movie-based figure of the old web-slinger. Depicting Spidey in his new outfit, the 7-inch scale figure features 16 points of articulation for a variety of action poses, as well as 2 alternate hands. He also comes with a New York City display base that can stand on your shelf or hang on your wall. Figure and base come displayed in oversized collector's packaging and are only available on the specialty market. What does specialty market mean?
Specialty market is basically just comic stores. What's called the direct market. So you won't see this in Toys R Us or any of the big chain stores. But that being said, not a big fan of this figure.
It looks hideous.
Don't really like it.
He looks like so red. Everything's red.
Yeah, I mean, well, Spider-Man's generally red, but I think we're referring more to his eyes.
His eyes are red, and it's like...
I don't remember seeing that in previews for the movie.
But what's up with the background? It looks like he's doing stand-up comedy or something.
Yeah, there's no thought put at all into the background of this figure.
Some generic brick wall.
It's just a drab, dreary, non-specific, as you said, generic wall with a single window. And nothing really going on with it.
And it's like, if it's from the inside perspective, it's like, what's Spider-Man doing inside a building just randomly standing there? And if it's on the outside of the building, what's he doing floating outside of this building?
Yeah, just bad design overall. I mean, if you're going to put a wall there, like, he should be able to cling to it or something.
I don't know, man.
There should be some, like, cool New York architecture going on. Lots of great architecture in New York. You don't have to just choose some, like... slumlord's building to replicate in toy form. But you know what the crazy thing about this figure is? Even though you and I don't like it, it's still going to sell like hotcakes.
You think so?
It's a Spider-Man toy. I mean, any toy with Spider-Man on it is guaranteed to sell. The kids love Spider-Man, and they'll come into the store with their parents and...
But maybe they'll come in here and be physically sick and throw up and they'll do it.
They'll just see it and throw up on it.
Yeah. That's what's gonna happen.
And we'll have to discount him.
Maybe
the vomit pile.
It's got like exaggerated textures on his uniform too. It's like he's wearing like denim jeans.
But
the whole thing.
I mean, the in the movie coming out, his uniform does have very exaggerated textures. It's like almost like looking at a basketball.
Yeah.
Type.
I don't know.
Skin on.
Silly.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Sometimes they make horrible figures. Something that's not horrible, in my opinion, anyway, is this Black Widow Covert Ops Bishoujo statue.
Ooh.
The beautiful but mysterious Black Widow has never looked better as she lures an unseen foe into her trap. What does she mean by trap, do you think?
Ooh.
Preparing to vault over a low wall, the sexy Avenger wears her traditional skin-tight bodysuit that leaves little to the imagination. And of course, it's accented by her unique belt, wristbands that fire the Widow's bite, extra ammunition strapped to her thigh, and built-in high-heeled boots. Her entirely new sculpt brings an unprecedented feeling of action and movement, highlighted by her swirling hair, and of course, Black Widow's adorable Bishoujo-inspired face will stop you in your tracks. Interchangeable parts even let you display Natasha with or without her fearsome rifle. Well, that's our monthly Bishoujo update.
I'm checking out. I can't stand these Bishoujo crap.
You don't want to live on this planet anymore?
I can't. Like, even the writing in this is so terrible. Like, wait, you're supposed to tantalize me already? It's like, it's just a description.
Her trap, dude. Did you hear the part about the trap?
No, I don't care.
That doesn't tantalize you?
No. I can't stand these Bishoujo statues.
Ricky, I know you love the Bishoujo statues.
No.
I know you secretly... Like, if we were like, Ricky, we're going to give you this Bishoujo statue.
I take it because it's, like, worth $60 and I'd sell it, but...
You'd sell it? You wouldn't keep it and, like, look at it
I will exploit
menacingly at night.
Although that Mystique one is pretty good, I'm not going to lie.
The Mystique one? Yeah, I like the Mystique one. My favorite, I think my favorite so far, maybe the Catwoman one was pretty good.
That one was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Majority of Bishoujo stuff is weird, and I mean, this has the Daredevil mask on the bottom, and it's like, I don't know.
Well, this ships in July of 2012, so not necessarily in April, and it is $59.99, which you have already said is an acceptable price point for a toy. So.
Oh, damn it! Caught in my own web of lies.
Now, I want to ask you something. Do you think that the Black Widow is the hottest redhead in comics?
No, I do.
Who is?
Felicia Day. No.
Felicia Day? Oh,
She's
she's
not.
That's an
attractive
acceptable answer. She's in the Guild and Guild comics. You don't think she's attractive at all?
No.
Really?
Not even a little bit.
I'm sorry, Miss Day. I know you're a big fan of previous reviews, and Ricky didn't know that, and
No.
I didn't mean to offend you at all.
Like, I mean, she's alright. Like, she's okay. But
Well, who is the hottest redhead? Do you think?
redhead.
You think it's like Mary Jane from Spider-Man?
Yeah, but not the Umberto Ramos Mary Jane.
Not the Umberto Ramos version.
Is there any other redheads? I don't even know.
I'm not sure, but
Did Ramona Flowers have red hair?
Probably
at some
does.
point she
Yeah.
did. Ramona Flowers is too hipster though. Come on.
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey. Okay, good answer. You going with her?
Yeah, it's like in the new X-Men, Grant Morrison's new X-Men, there's a scene where people are trying to get into the Institute, and she comes out all like hardcore. I was like, marry me now.
Nice. Infest me with your Phoenix Force.
Yeah, I take that.
Ricky, I gotta let you do the last one.
It's for all you gentlemen out there who want to smell good. Assembled the Avengers Cologne set. 4 unique fragrances assembled together for the first time. A cologne that pays homage to the confident stand-up to bullies, hard-working average Joe and everyman. Patriotic cologne is both reserved and sexy, like a symbol on a shield or a moniker on a motorcycle helmet. Transparent, aromatic, and modern in nature. Mark 7 combines Mandarin... Oh, wait.
See, this is why I let you read this.
Mandarin.
Because of all these words.
Yeah, okay.
Mandarin's right,
Okay.
but keep going.
Mark 7 combines Mandarin, Neroli, Nastrium, and Jasmine layered with light patchouli to create a resolutely
Resolute.
create a resolutely sophisticated cologne forged from the sea, the sun, the earth, and a touch of devil may cry whimsy. Flaunt your divinity with worthy.
What is this?
This is awesome.
Flaunt your divinity with worthy, a wood citrus cologne with a unique, meaningful combination of bergamot, frozen ginger, wheatgrass blended with a hint of fresh natural grapefruit and layered deeply with aromatic cypress, protecting and enchanting a deep, dry, masculine, dare we say almost godlike, musk.
Oh.
Yuzi, marigot, and tarragon create a smash, clean, clear top notes along with an unexpected accords of water lily and nutmeg, then carries an intense wood dried down, enriched with Indian sandalwood, vetiver, musk, and sharp cedar. Sounds fantastic.
Wow, Ricky.
Whoa. What?
Okay, honestly, I want to give these people my money just for the descriptions that they've come up with for the colognes.
That's insane. It's like the most pretentious thing I've ever heard in my life.
Well, I think that's the whole joke. They're playing on the whole pretentiousness of...
You think so?
I think so. There's no way that can be serious.
I think they're being serious.
I don't think they are. I think they're being very tongue-in-cheek.
If you look at like ways they describe wine in other colognes, like, I mean, this is just par for the course. This is what they do.
Yeah, I think that's the joke. I mean, forged from the sea, the sun, and the earth.
You can smell almost godlike.
Yeah, that's epic. Any of these colognes, you should just put them on and be surrounded in women. It's just there should be girls holding grapes over you as you eat them. People with those big leaves, fanning you down.
I should have that in general. You know, like.
Well, this is your problem. You haven't been.
I haven't gotten the Avengers cologne.
You haven't been dousing yourself in yuzu, bergamot, and tarragon.
I should start.
Yeah.
But $59, a little too much.
$60. Yeah. But you get 4 colognes.
Oh, you get all 4?
Yeah.
Okay, not too much. This is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean colognes are expensive anyway, right?
That's pretty awesome.
$60. You get to, enjoy all those fancy things that they talked about. Smell like a god, and you have 4 different colognes for every conceivable occasion that you run into.
Beyond this pretentious description, let's get down to real nuts and bolts. What does Loki smell like? What would he smell like? I think Loki would smell like, cheap wine and like...
I think, yeah.
Because he's just sleazy,
What does the Hulk smell like?
Hulk would smell like
That'd smell pretty bad, right?
Terrible BO and anger.
Like... And hot sauce?
Hot sauce, yes.
Hot sauce? Yeah, I can't imagine the Hulk ever smelling well.
Although I think Nick Fury probably smells best.
Yeah, he's very debonair, that Nick Fury. Iron Man, depending on what day you run into him, he could either smell like a classy billionaire, or he could smell like really bad whiskey and cigarettes.
And Captain America, I think, would probably smell... I don't know. You might have a bit of a BO problem.
Are you saying that America in general has a BO problem?
Because
he's their representative?
I'm just saying he can't.
That's not very nice, Ricky.
He can't be all good. There has to be some demons behind him.
No, the super soldier serum takes care of body odor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew that, but it's in addition to giving you superhuman strength and a slow aging process, it virtually eliminates all
odors?
bad odors from your body.
That's a clone I want to get. The super soldier serum.
Yeah. Well, and you mentioned Loki and Nick Fury earlier. They're also going to have their own colognes available along with this. We've got...
so it's not part of the set?
Not part of the set. Yeah. Not part of the set. You've got Loki Mischief cologne for men and Nick Fury Infinity Formula cologne. And those are both, I believe, $39.99 each.
Do they have tarragon and essence of baby hair or something?
Do you want to read the description from the Loki one?
Oh yes.
Let's see. Hold on a sec.
Possessed of superhuman strength, genius level intelligence, mythical power, flight, telepathy, clairvoyance, teranthropy, and teleportation. Who would blame you for becoming the greatest trickster of them all? So wear your crown of baleful malevolence with pride. Let mirth and mayhem stand ready at your side, anticipating your every command. Test your mettle, knowing you have nothing to fear. You are mischievous, and you were made to rule. Mischief cologne, distinctly clever.
Yeah, see, I think this is a joke. I think it's a joke.
No, man.
A dramatic reading from BUNS of Nick Fury Cologne.
Hang on. Activate the initiative. Colonel Nicholas Nick Fury, paratrooper, ranger, weapons and demolition expert, aircraft specialist and pilot, Green Beret, veteran of every U.S. war and military conflict seen World War II, director of S.H.I.E.L.D., the single most powerful, most important organization on planet Earth, and the only human strong enough to bring together a group of remarkable people who would fight the battles no one else could, face danger with something dangerous. Infinity Formula Cologne.
Yeah! Well done. I think we just found our previews reviews announcer.
And exit stage left.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm interested. I like smelling good, so.
You do? that's news to us.
Oh!
Kick him up.
Hey-o.
Kick him up.
Keep him on.
Sorry, Ricky. I joke. You smell wonderful.
Thank you.
That is it for this episode of Previews Reviews, and wraps up our look at stuff coming out in April 2012. Next time you see us, we'll be wearing some different clothes, probably.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. And who knows if we'll have a studio audience, but thank you guys for showing up and giving us your support. And we'll be looking at comics coming out in May 2012.
That's
at
my
that point.
birthday month.
Is it really? It's my birthday month, too.
Yeah.
All right. You Gemini?
Taurus.
Oh, shit. May is also the month of Free Comic Book Day.
Free comic books.
So-
So will we be talking about...
Yeah.
We should have a special feature for that. I think.
We could have technically, I guess, talked about it this time around because a lot of those books are in this month's edition of previews. But I think being that's stuff coming out in May, we'll talk about it then.
For sure.
But yeah, we'll take a look at some of those books definitely. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to look through previews at your local shop and let them know what you'd like to order. See you next time. Enjoy your collectibles, comics, your graphic novels, and whatever else that you're buying from comic shops these days. And we'll see you next time on the preview.